What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel as we continue the 31 days of Halloween. But today it's going to be a little different because we're not going to talk actually about a feature film, but we're going to talk about like a little mini-series, a documentary mini-series that was put out by Shudder. I've actually picked it up on Blu-ray. It is called Cursed Films. As you can see at the bottom here, we have the myths and legends behind Poltergeist, The Omen, The Exorcist, The Crow, and Twilight Zone, the movie. There is the back. And on the inside, we have our Blu-ray. And once again, I'm going to give out this other code. I got another code here for try Shudder for 30 days free. So why not go ahead and try that out? Shudder has a lot to offer on their streaming service. Now, Cursed Films. Now, sometimes the films you see themselves are terrifying. They could be, give you nightmares for days, if not weeks or months. Maybe even haunt you even to this day from films that you've seen when you were a child. But you know what? Sometimes the scariest stories are not the stories you see on the screen, but sometimes the stories are behind the scenes of things that have happened. Now, some of the things that have gone on with these films are just insane. I mean, obviously, we look at The Crow. We see the death of Brandon Lee, a horrific death. That was just a terrible, terrible accident that happened. Despite, many controversial things about it that people feel, wasn't exactly an accident. That's what a lot of people, always say about it. But, you look at the things that happened in The Omen. A lot of things happen. I mean, you talk about, Gregory Peck being on a flight, that possibly being on a flight that could have, maybe crashed. So many things that have happened with these films, The Exorcist, just deaths and everything that happened, The Twilight Zone. Again, a lot of death surrounds some of the makings of these films. And it is just absolutely insane watching some of these and seeing the things that, like I said, some of the accidents that happen on set are more horrific than actually things that take place in the films themselves. The true stories are more horrific and more horrifying than that. So I'm going to read the back and show you exactly what this is. This is actually a 2020 Film Festival entry. Cursed Films is a 5-part documentary series that explores the myths and legends behind some of Hollywood's notoriously cursed horror film productions. From plane accidents and bombings during the making of The Omen to the rumored use of real human skeletons on the set of Poltergeist. These stories are legendary amongst film fans and filmmakers alike. Were these films really cursed, as many believe, or just the victims of bad luck and bizarre circumstances? So, we have special features. The only thing to include on this is director's audio commentary for all 5 episodes. Like I said, I saw these on, I watched these on Shudder. But once again, had to pick these up because it's a great miniseries. I had to pick these up. I think the Blu-ray is I think it cost me like $14. So it wasn't expensive at all. Not for this. I mean, this is definitely worth, if you're into films, into horror films in particular, this is definitely worth picking up. Cursed Films, you can't go wrong. They run about, let's say about a half hour, maybe a little bit longer than that each episode. But they are filled with so much information about all the different things that really kind of went wrong for these films. But these films still came out. So every time when you do go back and check these films out, just remember about all the things that did go on behind the scenes and, make the judgment yourself. Are these films cursed? Definitely worth checking out. So, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I'll catch you in another episode of the 31 Days of Halloween. Take care. Bye.